Uh, okay. Sure. I'm not worried. We're here all the time, every day. Impossible to miss us, officer.
He looks worried.
Is there anything I can do for you right now? Maybe to speed the whole process up a bit? Sure, officer. They are the good guys around here. What do you need? No, thank you.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. It's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience. It is not a place, it is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times. Increment. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought up. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment. The kingdom is difficult to come, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual. Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things? That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy... Revacholian nationhood. The Revacholian state will be a serene place. You should get a drink. A beautiful, serene place of mystery and peace. It will not be a place for women to infect with their frailty and hysterics, or where the Seminese will be allowed to wear their pants around their ankles. All of that will go once you get a drink. The socialist professors at the École Supérieure will be fired. The editors of Trompe le Monde will have to beg in the streets. You'll pour beer into their begging hats and laugh. You should get a beer.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking. Ah, yes! King Philip III on his steed.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the...
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule. Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood. Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be the...
Don't get started on that again. What happened?
The carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being.
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple-nosed candy the nobility loved so much. Cocaine...
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocaine.
Of course. Clarity of vision.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that...
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM... But I don't want to get into a debate about drug policy. Right. Yes. I was standing right here. I saw it. Why are you telling me this? No! I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish with this sandwich. All of this is very unprofessional. Makes me think this citizens' militia is nothing but a badly organized...
We're not. The officer was just...
You are representing an organization, an insignia.
It's clear these words mean a lot to him.
Everything you do reflects on the idea and the people you are representing. When we think of the RCM, we think of you. Please make it a pleasant thought. I didn't find it fun.
Me neither. I don't think anyone did.
It was quite funny, officer. I thought it was very funny.
Unbelievable! How can you even walk up straight with that liquid backbone of yours, Gaston?
looking for something? Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. I haven't seen anything that funny in a while. God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
It's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to suit yourself, officer.
Promising race pupil returns.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no...
He had nothing to do with it.
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called hardy boys are...
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful. Find out for yourself, endomorphic blob.
Interesting.
There is nothing funky about them. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, Type B. Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with... I cannot possibly imagine what else.
before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
have a right to work. Bastards! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to...
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work, beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of his shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising but silences the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union
I have a question.
Why do all these men follow?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial.
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Bastards! We have a right to work. Hold up and stay frosty.
You here to fuck with us? We're here to fight for good. Besides, we're not. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards I don't trust cops. Rights of people.
His manner of speaking is wooden. The tone of voice.
Maybe you should ask. We have.
So do we, Scott.
When a bunch of beats me.
There's something odd in the way he carries it. His shirt is far too small, and he ignores your silence is the answer.
Honest men and women. We came here.
I have a question.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect?
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. Worked at Territorial.
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. We were promised work. We'd be. Main gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean, yeah, that bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer. Why don't you?
It would be better.
No! They will.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the... And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Yeah? That giant up there, on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically... I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Odd, out-of-place colonial reference there, Mr. Scab Leader.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded.
The woman still has her no response wherever this woman is.
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. Okay then. Was there anything else you want? Good.